Hello, I'm Pastor Joe, and I want to welcome you to this week's 2-Minute Tuesdays Together. We are continuing in our series of understanding the Bible. We're going to wrap up our overview of the Old Testament today. So I've talked before about the major divisions of the Bible. We know Old Testament, New Testament. We know that the whole Bible had at least 39 different writers, authors, and it's covered a span of over 2,000 years. But when we break it down, let's look at the Old Testament. Now we're going to break the Old Testament, which contains 39 books. There's 66 books altogether, but there's 39 in the Old Testament. Of those 39 books, we can divide that into 4 different sections. We began with the historical books, which are the first 17 books. And those first 17 books contain the whole history of the Old Testament. Then the next 5 books are the historical and poetry writings. And then following that, there's 5 books that make up the major prophets. The last 17 books of the Old Testament are the minor prophets, and that is our focus for today. So let's get 2 minutes on the clock and let's go. Now, when we talk about the minor prophets, we're talking about 12 books. It's the last 12 books of the Old Testament. Specifically, it starts with Hosea. It's Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. Minor prophets, last 12 books of the Bible. So there's 5 major prophet books and there's 12 minor prophets. Now again, as I said last week, when you talk about the minor prophets, it's not that they are minor, it's not that they are less important, but they're shorter. The major prophets, each one of those 5 books took at least one scroll to write. All 12 of the minor prophets fit on one scroll. Okay? So each major prophet takes one scroll at least, but all 12 of the minor prophets fit on one scroll. So it's a matter of length. If you take all 5 books of the major prophets, there's 166 chapters. If you take the 12 books of the minor prophets, there's 67 chapters in all. So major minor is just a matter of the length of the books. Now, the minor prophets addressed the king and the people during the time of their writings. They were social and spiritual commentators for the Jewish people. They provided their audience and us with inspiring examples of people living their faith during difficult times. They also gave us insight into God's judgment. So let me encourage you to skim through, at the very least, these 12 books of the minor prophets. Get a feel for what they say, what their message is, and what was going on at the time. Well, look, I hope you have found this helpful. We've been looking at the Old Testament, and so, we've got the historical writings, which are the first 17 books. You've got the poetry writings, which are the next 5. Then you've got the major prophets, the next 5, and then the last 12 are the minor prophets. So I hope this gives you an idea and a picture of what's going on in the Old Testament. And I do thank you. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe, you can hit that bell icon, and every time I post a new video, you'll get notified of that. Well, look, thank you for joining me this week, and I look forward to seeing you next time.